Alright, today we're gonna have a nice chit chat with one of our Becoming Healthy group members, which is Akim. Hello, Akim. How are you?
Yeah, hi. I'm fine. I'm one of the group members of Becoming Health.
Yeah, okay. So how are you? How are you today? How's the day? How's your day?
Yeah, I would say nothing much. As usual, I'm a student. Uh, the usual classes, the MCO. We have our online classes, uh, assignments, the usual stuff. So I just came back from my
Your class?
your class.
Yeah.
Yes, my class. Yeah.
Alright, so today we're gonna be talking about how to manage your stress, and we're gonna manage our stress through gaming, which is what we're actually experienced. I am an experienced gamer. Once I've been playing a lot of first-person shooter games like Call of Duty and Battlefield. That was before. Now, because of a lot of things going on right now, I've been stuck in my room forever. Now I'm playing like really low tier kind of like games like Minecraft and. But what about you? What kind of games do you play?
So, uh, for the starters, I think when I was a little kid, okay, my mother introduced me to the PC games, which is her own computer. Well, usually the games, the old days, the 2 bits games, which is kind of indie games like Sonic, Mario, and stuff like that. And then moving on to primary school, I haven't touch my computer until I finish my big exams, and then I just get into FPS, which is famous at the time. It's called Blackshot. Okay,
Oh, that old game. I remember that game. Yeah.
yeah, that game. Yeah, under Garena.
Wow. Okay, that's really old. That's a really old game though. Like you didn't start playing console games first. You just went straight into playing PC games. Is that it?
Yeah, but during the time when I was 12 years old, I have my own, you know, uh, preference, which is sometimes I would switch to consoles, but when I'm, just doing my usual routine at my house, so I would just play PC games. But uh, you know, when my mom give me something for my birthday presents, which is a PSP, so my gaming routine will not be limited only to my house, which is I can bring it outside on the go.
Damn, nice. What kind of gaming console you had before this? Do you still have those now?
Yeah, the only thing I have is a PSP, but I can't use it anymore. And
That's
before
bad.
the PSP, I have my own Game Boy, but yes, a tragic happened. I left it inside a basket during me
Oh
and my
man.
mom going shopping, and someone stole it. So
Damn, that's a loss. I have a PS2, still have it. I still have my PS2 at home, but still, it's functional. The only games that I have are just the CD, the PS2 disc games. Didn't have like any like hard drive or anything for it, but it still runs. Still can just sell it back or something, but that's cool though. So talking about the stress, how to fix your stress through gaming, as we're actually doing now. How does that help you, by the way? Like, why would you choose gaming to actually relieve your stress?
well, first of all, well, this kind of introduction, meaning that I have experienced gaming since I was a little kid, uh, is sometimes that I will do when I free, not just when I'm having an issues or stress, but it's kind of my hobby. So anything that relates to my hobby will also become a part of me managing my stress. So that's how I made gaming is one of my stress management. Well, actually, most of the time I will be gaming because if I having a stress.
But what happens when that one moment when you're like playing the game and then some like a toxic gamer or something just came in and then just like ruins your day or something? How does that fix the whole stress management thing?
All right. Truth to be told, actually, uh, I'm not saying that I'm proud of this, but I used to be a toxic gamer. Okay, I am a toxic gamer, and sometimes I'm taking into account that uh, everything must be taken seriously. All right, whether it's a casual game, whether it's a a story mode or something else. For me, gaming is something important to me. So uh, I used to live in that way, but right now, for me, I don't think that is something you need to be proud of or something you need to be keep inside of your mind, because it's not very healthy. Okay, to you and your environment, it's not what I expected to be.
Still, I think a lot of people are like most experienced gamers are toxic inside. They just don't want to say it, right? You know,
Yeah.
I don't know if I was a toxic gamer before this. I was like like we're actually talking about that. You know how games can relieve your stress and whatnot. Uh, I had a game once. I did a game once with my friend. We played PUBG Mobile together, and I remember that day that I was like having a really rough and tired day. So I'm just like, okay, I'm gonna like play a game with my friends, so just to relieve my stress, just to have fun, right? You're playing a game just to have fun, just to relieve your stress. And then at the sudden moment, I actually died in like a few rounds, battling with other players in PUBG Mobile. And then while I was like waiting for like my team to my friends to actually like finish the game, I kind of just like lost track and then just like made fun. I was just like pulling a prank on my friend because he's in the game. Okay, he's in the game and I'm just like sitting there and call his phone. Like seriously, I just called his phone while he is playing PUBG Mobile. So it kind of just like triggers him a lot until he actually just finally banned me out of his like freaking Discord group, and literally just like didn't talk to me for like 2 days because of that. So it's just like, yeah, a lot of gamers actually take their games very seriously. I know, and I am one of those gamers. Unless if it was like, okay, you're like really stressed, you just want to like get drunk or something, you know, the only place that you can actually do something stupid is in games. But you know, I think there's like a lot of games that I think is more suited for handling stress. You know, like I personally I play Minecraft because yes, it's somehow calming. You know, you're just like sitting there trying to be creative, creating like your house or breeding the animals in Minecraft. So it's a calm and like stress free game. But what about you? Like what kind of games that you play to actually relieve your stress?
That time was we call it beta. meaning that the game wasn't fully developed and fully free or available for all the players. So myself, I would try my hardest best to find a game that suits me. Okay, but sometimes when you mention it, stress-free games, free stress. Usually I would go for something like adventure, survival games. When you can cooperate with other players and so on. For me, it's these games, right? Uh, you can't be stressed about it, okay? Because uh, there must be a communication back and forth between your teammates. So I don't think it's a good idea for you to be stressed inside an environment, okay? Because it's not a competitive environment. It's just a casual game. So you shouldn't be stressed and all.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of people play games competitively. Yeah, I think because of the sheer excitement when people play games, they just like get into the game and they feel fun playing it. So sometimes people will get really competitive when they actually play their game. So you still play Dota 2, by the way?
Yeah, I think I've quit about
You
uh,
you quit?
yeah. Okay. I've been playing Dota
Okay.
from 2013 until uh, early this year. Okay, I stopped it because uh, I think Dota has made me quite stressed. Uh, Sometimes, yeah, I wouldn't say sometimes, but
Why?
every game. Okay, so I just take in mind that okay, I need to stop Dota, maybe permanently. Okay, and maybe find a new games because you know, living in a stressful environment, toxic community, uh, you know, it's kind of like a burden to your health and mind.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, I know that. But do you what kind of games anyway? Like other than Dota 2, what kind of games that you actually play to relieve your stress?
Yeah, there's actually there's a few games that I've personally made my right choice, which is for example, The Forest, a Doom, maybe some Killing Floor 2, which is kind of a gore action games, where you can kill zombies with any type of bosses. Okay, and maybe uh, if my friends invite me, okay, come on, let's go and play like Diablo, okay, where you can go into a dungeon to loot something else. That kind of game, it helps a lot, I think.
So I'm me as a gamer. I personally like playing racing games because uh, first of all, I like cars. First of all, okay, and I like driving. So it wouldn't be much. It's obvious that I would actually like playing racing games on console or on PC. I few years ago there was this game called Need for Speed Online, Need for Speed World, and
Yes.
every single day I would log in and just race anyone, and I became addicted to it because basically yes, it's cars, it's racing, you have police chasing you. It was like I was in my own I was in my own world. I was in my own comfort zone because of that. So every time when I play my games that I love the most, it really calms me down and just gets me out of reality basically. So what about you? Like what games that you personally love that you uh, relieve your stress with? Like what kind of gamer are you? Like what kind of genre that you like?
Okay, I would say that I like a few types of game, which is like action adventure, but I think the most the genre I like the most is horror games. Okay, which is kind of weird when you
Yeah.
say something that comes myself, but for me, you know, actually horror games uh, has this kind of aesthetic value where you find peaceful. Okay, where you have to be alone with all those kind of jump scares, monsters, and you have to find your way out. But for me, that kind of thrilling adventure where you have to be alone uh, helps me to get my mind off something that made me stress. So it kinds of helpful actually, you know.
It's like you said before, yeah, it's kind of a bit weird when, like, okay, I want to play a game that relieves my stress. Boo! I want to play horror games. It's just it's like, because a lot of people when they play horror games, me especially, I played Five Nights at Freddy's before, and I literally cannot go through like the whole game. I just like stuck at like the half point of the game. Like at night 3, I just like, okay, I'm not. I know the jump scare is gonna come, so I'm just like, just click on the button and then just like, just go away from the screen, like like the feeling of fear kind of just like. But I think I can actually understand what you're saying, that you want to like, you don't want to think about other things that makes you stress, so you kind of just like play horror games to, like, make you focus to the game and forget your surrounding, your reality, or something like that, right? It's you like me just now. You want to get out. You want to get out of reality and try to be in a spot where you can be comfortable, or try not to, be stressed about real life situations or something. But do you think that this, like, gaming method is actually suitable to actually handle stress? Like, what's your opinion actually?
Okay, from my opinion, all right. Uh, well, the term games is quite large. Okay, it's quite big. That means it involves in many genre. Okay, because some of the games is not really stress free. Okay, usually the competitive types, the shooting games, something like you have to compete between other players, free for all, battle royale or something else. Yeah, actually it depends on what you choose to play. Yeah, some people would say, okay, Dota or something like CS:GO, all the shooting games. Uh, they claim also that, okay, this game can make me stress free, because why? Because I can shoot other people's. Okay, that's not really true actually. For me, I think it's more of a game that kind of where you have to uh, be in that situation, in that calm environment, not in some some war or something like creepy or scary places. Yeah, it all depends on what you choose actually.
So it always comes to the gaming genre, I guess. Yeah. But
Yes.
do you prefer playing games, like single player games, or do you like playing multiplayer games like MOBA, Dota, Call of Duty? Do you which game that you're actually comfortable playing in? Either single player or multiplayer.
Well, I think it depends on my mood actually. So where you usually go to classes and then, hey Luqman, uh this kind of friends, where they are close to you. Okay, sometimes for me, games which have like, you have to be like in a team, but your in-game friends are from other places. That means you don't have to. Okay, different environment actually.
Okay.
Where are we from?
Alright.
Okay, because we have other friends. Okay, and for single player, I think most enjoyable.
So you're more preferred on playing single player games rather than multiplayer games.
Yeah.
Okay. So
Yes.
because of multiplayer games, there's like there's like friends that you're close with, but they come from like different places, even foreign ones. Is there like, do you have any like friends from foreign countries playing games with you, like on?
Yeah.
Do you have it?
Yeah, I have one from Philippines.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
I have one from Japan.
Oh, that's nice.
Okay. Yeah, and I think the most weird, or I would say I wouldn't expect to be my friend, is one from Russian. Okay.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay, that's
we
interesting.
met few years ago at KL actually.
Wow,
Yeah,
that's
during games conference. You know,
what?
actually we are playing, I think, Dota at the time, where we are using Elias name,
Okay,
to to get into each other
that's
actually.
that's very rare where you can actually meet your in-game friend offline. You know, it's like
Yes.
that kind of surprised me as well, because most of the time when I like meet my friends online, there's like a very low chance to actually like meet them face to face, you know. But I guess right now, like with the pandemic and everything, I don't think we have to like meet face to face, right? Oh my gosh. But what's your what's the best experience that you have in a gaming situation? Like at the time you actually feel good, and you feel good after playing that game, like the sense of achievement get you after playing it. What's the best experience that you actually get?
Well, I think the best experience differs from what genre, or maybe single player, or you're having a team, or in that game. So if I would say single player, I think there's this one game I played and I finished it in 3 days.
Mm.
So that's quite an achievement for me, because the game has quite a long story mode. So it's impressive for me. For competitive, I think we used to have our own club, our own banner inside the game, because we are attending a tournament.
Wow.
I think 3 years ago for Dota.
Oh, okay. Was this for like a tournament, like individual, like you actually find the tournament, or did like a friend like called you in and said just like, hey, come on, let's join the tournament?
Yeah, I think my friend has had a invitation from the tournament itself, and he asked me to come over, because uh, at the time we don't have a team, we just play for fun. So I said, why not? We can gain some experience from the tournaments. So yeah.
What do you guys place? Like, do you guys place like fourth, third, second, something?
Yeah, I think third.
Third. Okay, that's actually interesting. That's nice.
Yeah, because when back then, when I was still enthusiast about Dota, I'd say when we came back from class, we always make time for training, adjustment, improvement. We share some new knowledge about the game, because if you have a passion, if you feel so fired up from the game, you might want to know something else about the game, right? So that's like it.
Okay, so I think that's it, to my point of view. I think that like the gaming community is quite toxic, and and using gaming as an excuse to relieve your stress is it's kind of possible when you actually want to like relieve your stress gaming while using gaming, playing games. But I guess uh, it what's the word? Everyone has their own taste when they want to like play a game that is actually stress free or not. So yeah, sometimes they want to be competitive and actually play seriously, and sometimes they just want to have fun and just mess around with people or something like that. But is there like other than gaming, is there like any methods that you actually use to actually relieve your stress? Like what other method what are methods other than gaming that you actually use to relieve your stress?
Yeah, I wouldn't say this, but uh, I think uh, besides gaming, I will go for read some books, uh, take a walk outside, get some fresh air. Yeah, the usual stuff. But I think besides those usual stuff, I would say I will go to a library, okay,
Okay.
where you can find all kinds of books. Some things about books that made me kind of stress free. Even in 2 hours, you won't even realize time pass by while you're reading books, and you won't get stressed from that, actually.
I actually had like a different method of like how to actually relieve stress. Like it is reading books like another one of your hobbies again?
Yes.
Oh, okay. So that's why. All right. So I guess yeah, reading books is actually a nice way to actually relieve stress. Especially when it's a good book. How many books have you read now? How many books have you read?
uh, i'm I'm not so sure on how many books that I read, but
Is
I
it
would
is it
say
more
pretty
like
much.
is it more like 20 or 30 books or maybe more than 30 books?
I think more than 30 books, because when I was a kid, okay, before the era of my gaming
Oh,
session,
okay.
okay, my mom wouldn't let me play games, or go outside like other kids will do. My
Oh.
mom would just say, she will buy me a book about knowledge about the world, actually. And that's how I got interest in reading some books. And till this day, would still have the passion, to go and find a new kind of reading material, actually.
All right. That's good. That's good. All right. I think that's all for today. That's all for today, and it's been a pleasure talking to you again about how to handle stress mainly using gaming, playing games. Thank you, Akim, for actually joining us for this talk. So, do you have anything else to say, like to like the viewers that are watching this video?
Yeah. Okay. Uh, sometimes stress management. Okay. When you're having stress, you should not limit to having that kind of management. When I'm having stress, I must relieve as I'm playing games. Where you uh, will do some of your hobbies to relieve your stress. Actually, there is more than 1,000 ways for you to relieve your stress, and your hobbies isn't one of them. Actually, I mean, like, besides having uh, the usual stuff, uh, you can go to hospitals, consult. Okay.
Oh, okay, consulting.
The psychological issues, where sometimes stress handling can be a burden to someone. Okay. And I think these days there are any kind of reason to be stressed up, actually. And sometimes I don't think stress is something good to be keep inside you for a long term.
That's
You
true.
need someone to talk to. Okay, you need someone you can you know uh, relieve your anger, your issues. What are you having right now, your problems? And I think in that particular way, you must find someone who you trust, who you really trust, besides your parents, besides your relative. It's kind of a good way, actually, having someone to talk to about your stress. Yeah.
All right. Okay. Thank you. That's from our group member Akim himself. And okay, it's the end of the video now, so it's gonna be that cringe moment again. Please subscribe, like, and share this video. Subscribe to our channel. Yeah, and that's all. So, thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye bye. Say bye, Hakim.
Bye.
Okay.